first wife of the late King Goodwill Zwelithini, Sibongile Zulu, and her 2 daughters have been granted leave to appeal a court ruling which dismissed their challenge of his will. Now, it's unclear how this court ruling will impact this weekend's traditional coronation of King Misuzulu kaZwelithini. Let's get you a live update from what's happening in KwaZulu-Natal. Bring in our reporter, Ziyanda Ngcobo. And Ziyanda, no shortage of dramatic events leading up to the main event tomorrow.
Certainly, Tembegile. I mean, at this stage, it's a management of 2 processes, really. The one is what you've mentioned. It's that leave to appeal that's been granted regarding the will. And it's important to reflect then on the judgment by acting Judge President Mdletshe Madondo, who at the time had ruled during his first ruling and then the application for leave to appeal that the will of the late King Goodwill Zwelithini Zulu has no bearing on the succession debate which continues to rage within the royal household. He had said that the will made no mention of who the successor should be, and in fact it was the family that would need to decide who the rightful heir to the throne would be. And you'll recall that the debate at the time was that there was a meeting in May last year that the first wife and the 2 daughters, Ntando Yenkosi and Ntombi Zosutu, were saying that when that meeting was called in May, which allegedly nominated Prince Misuzulu at the time, they had been told that it would be a cleansing ceremony and not one to nominate the new king. So that's in terms of the legal proceedings. But where I am, Tembegile, the mood has not changed as a result of the latest, legal developments. In fact, I'm joined by someone you would have seen quite often right by the side of the late king and the now King Misuzulu kaZwelithini inyosi Buzetsheni Mdletshe. Siyabonga kakhulu ukuthi ukhulume nathi Newzroom Afrika. Ake siqale mhlambe la indaba yayizolo njengoba ubayede esekadeke eyolanda imbube. Osichazele ngoba kunabantu abacabanga ukuthi akayilandanga yena impela imbube.
Angibonge ngibingelele kubo bonke abenkosi njengoba sewushilo ukuthi ngwasemdletsheni engiyinyosi yesilo mhlawumbe ebeneminyaka eminingi nebenenhlahla eningi engaqinisekisa nje phambi komhlaba uphelele ngibe nenhlahla ngoba phela yimi njengenyosi obebike kusuka la ukuthi siya kuphi ngaphinda futhi ngaba nenhlahla ukuthi ngibe semotweni le isilo ebesikuyo besihleli phambi kwami ngihleli ngemuva. Singenile esiqiwini ngokujwayelekile oqala nje echingo ngoba siye echibini lapho okunamanzi khona ngoba laba besiqiwu bayazi ukuthi ngesikhathi esithile ibhube siliya ngase manzini lilinde lithi makuzophuza ilwane likwazi ukuyibamba kalula. Eloqala siqhamukele kulolu lilodwa nje nalo kuyile lenkunzi nalo lasibona labuka nje kwathi masehle emotweni laselisuka nje lahamba kancane laselisithela ngehlahla kwasho ukuthi maselisithele liba ingozi kodwa ke kuthukusi ngazingezwe ehlathini lanyamala lempela labe lisabonakala kwabuywa lapho kwaya kwelinye ichibi elingenhla okuthe masiqhamukela khona ke salifica leliya ke lona liyilalele nje wavela ibhubesi linalokho ngithi liyazethemba alinandaba nokuthi kusondela imoto futhi liyasesiqiweni engunakileke lapha nami bengiqala ukuzwa laba abangabazingeli noma abangabazingeli bamabhubesi abamhlophe ibona abaqinisekise ukuthi ingonyama bayinikeza umyalo othi njengoba lika njeyana ngonyama okufanele ingonyama ikwenze ingashayi kwenye indawo fanele ishaye la esiphangeni ukuze noma kuthiwani kodwa lingabe lisabana amandla ukuthi linga-acta ukuthi mhlambe lingadala ingozi. Impela phambi kwami yenze njalo isibambe nje sibhamu yathula imizuzwana thema siqhuma quba ukuthula lapha ebelele khona lagxuma lenyunga la yaphezulu ukwedlula umuntu thema libuya lihlaba phansi kwasho ukuthi amandla wasekho asebelihlanganyela liphelele khona lapha alikwazanga ukuthi kuhamba u5 meter cishe kube u2 meter lisuka lapha elishayelwe khona lafa nya phambi kwami hayi ukuthi mhlambe ngiphi ngonyama ukuthi mhlambe ngingathini kodwa namhla iyozinge lokuqala yiye yashaya inyamazane okokuqala impala anjalo inkonkoni nakhona yasibeka nje kanye ayinyakazanga inkonkoni yavele yashona phansi yaphelela khona lapho indlela ephiwe ngayo namakhosi avuma ngayo akutshena mawazi ngomlando uthi ngempela ingonyama uqobolwayo phela masizolandela emlandweni ingonyama ushaka eyabulala ilembe isekwamthetho ingakabi inkosi libulala ngomkhonto ngoba yona yayazi ukuthi lihlasela lenyuke lithi lase lehlaba layibulala kanjalo nesilo sikhotheme sakulwela ukuthi sihambe siyozingela le eGazankulu lapha ke kukhona lolu hlamvu lwebonga lithi yukhosi lwakithi kwaGqikazi olugibela inkonjane abamhlophe abelungu lehla lwathi caba kuchief swangise eGazankulu nani maGazankulu nizwile kaBishop Kali ibhubesi kubingelele lenye homjojantaba sazamazama zonke intaba zamagazi yingoba nayo yalibulala lena ke namhlanje ke phambi kwami elibulele ibhubesi ngakho namhlanje ingonyama ibhubesi ilion ngoba ithatha amandla kuleli ibhubesi elibulawe yiyo ngezandla zayo hayi ukuthi umfanekiso angethi inganekwane ngikhuluma ngibone ngamehlo futhi nami ngijabulela ukuthi namhla sethwa ngihambe emhlabeni kodwa ukuba ngibone ingonyama ibulala ibhubesi impela ithatha amandla ebhubesini hayi ngibone sengazathi uZulu angaqinisa ngokuthi unengonyama ngoba kwalona leliya bengafanele lifulathele befanele lisibheke phela isiqhwaga kodwa shuthi lizwile ukuthi lo uyasinda kodwa ke cha nami ngizwile emandleni ukuthi sizobuya nalo ibhubesi
Baba Mdletshe mhlambe ke njengoba usuchaza ukuthi uyibonele ngamehlo akho kusho ukuthini ke lokho kuZulu njengoba ke sibuye nayo imbhubesi
kuZulu wonke nasemhlabeni wonke futhi jikelele ngicela ngimpela baqonde ukuthi ubukhosi bakwaZulu into eyamiswa uNkulunkulu ngezikhathi zakhe emandulo lokho sikubona namhlanje ku-2022 ingonyama ibulala ibhubesi ngalendlela okwenzeke ngayo nangendlela elibonakale ngayo nangendlela elinqobeke ngayo kusho ukuthi umhlaba wazi ukuthi namhlanje ingonyama uMisuzulu sinqobile kaZwelithini cha uyinkosi yamaZulu jikelele noma ngaphesha kwelwandle noma kuphi ngoba uZulu wasabalala umhlaba wonke akukho lapho uZulu engekho khona
okugcina ke njengoba besibona ukuthi ke ingonyama bebebuye bayisa nasenkantolo ngamanye amazwi ke njengoba wena uzoba umuntu ozomqopho zokubala futhi lokho ke kulamahubo owanikezayo ke mekiqhamuka ivela nje ingonyama
hayi ngithe angizukusho lutho ngoba ngiyibonele mina futhi ke sengimdala ngisekusebenza nengonyama le khona sekuba ukuthi nje kuphela ngingumhlalandlini kodwa ngiyokusho nje lokho engicabanga ukuthi ngikubonile impela ngikhona kufikile ukuthi ngisho ukuthi cha ibhubesi lakithi kwakhangela amankengane elibhodle phezulu kwelinye ibhubesi lalala phansi lema elakithi kwaZulu njoba ngathi indlula mithi yamakhosi isilwane sedlula zonke izilwane sidla amaqabu ngaphezulu ezihlahleni ezinye sidla aphansi ngobufishane bazo ngisho ukubona kwayo ibone ekudeni kunezinye izilwane ngathi incwadi ebhalwe uBhejana phuma esiqiwini kaza ayisayini wathi yawusayinwa isizwe samaZulu abayisayina ngenkomo ngamashobe enkomo ezawela umkhuze zawela uphongo lwebheke kwangwane ongakwazi lokho kasazi ukuthi ukhuluma ngani
hayi siyabonga siyathokoza kuwe ubabu inyosi uMdletshe Thembekile basically they're saying he saw, King Misuzulu kaZwelithini hunt the lion. He saw him take down the lion, and that this is a significant moment, not only for the Zulu nation, but for the world over, because this is an indication and it proves that the Zulu nation is not alone. It has a king. He's already on the throne, and that by killing the lion, that the sun has risen again, and that the nation is not without a king.
Ziyanda Ngcobo, thank you very much for that. We'll come back to you again in the next hour.